say thank you to West San. He's been commenting on Join the Dots, the Tartaria Egypt, the hangout that I had with Nigel. But what it is I've been very interested. I have a friend that lives right in the top part here of Denmark. She lives, Skagen is a town at the top, and she lives very close to that. I'm not zooming in, but she lives right in this little bit of Denmark. It's where the North Sea meets the sea that's here, and they come together here, and a lot of people in Denmark go up there to that point, and it's so important. But I found out for a map, there is a pyramid in there, but they don't know about it, but it's marked on a map. But anyway, a lot of people don't realise that Denmark have sovereignty over the Faroe Islands, which is here, and Greenland, which is over here. But of course, they obviously know how big Greenland really is, and that the 4 rivers is attached to it, or they're using that, and that looks, in any map they draw, enormous. But I'd like to say thank you to him, because there's the Faroe Islands, here's us. These people in the summer are in t-shirts, just like they are in Greenland, and we have the similar kind of weather, except they don't have it as long as we do. We might get 3 or 4 months of fairly okay weather, and they only get it for a month or 2. So basically, which one was it? It's down here. Here it is. Show us. It's here. This is his answer. He goes, I'll prove to you that UK is from America. What is that? Why is it called GB? Why is it called Union Jack? What the F is Jack? Jack is Jacob. Jacob is the unifying progenitor of all the UK. Ireland is Jacob's brother Esau. The Jacobites is literal, not figurative. You are the descendants of Jacob, GB. Jacob in the Bible. The Mississippi is the actual Nile River. Jacob emigrated from there. There's tons of ancient pyramid mounds along the Mississippi. Your Jacobite pyramids are in the Faroe Islands. I was like, what? That place is very, very interested in me, hasn't it? I've got Amy with me. Hi, Amy. I haven't introduced you.
Oh, hi, Karen.
Yeah, so they've really interested me, the Faroe Islands, for many reasons. Like I was just telling Amy, in the summer, these people have T-shirts on, you know?
Yes.
It's hard to imagine. You think it'd be getting really cold up there. But anyway, they have T-shirts on in the summer. And there's more in Greenland and at the bottom of the sea up there. But that's your immigration path. Ah, right. And anyway, he says more here. The design is completely different from those in the south. Oh, here we sorry. The pyramids in Egypt were not built there. The entire Giza plateau was built somewhere else and brought there by the deceiver. The Giza pyramids are fake. The real Kemetic Egypt is underneath the plateau, which is true because Brian Forrester's told us that on a hangout. Were you there for that, Amy? You were there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I was, yes.
The design is completely different from those in the south. I used to think it got more advanced as the Nile people developed, but then when you look at it all, there are pyramids built by the Kush Empire. The Giza pyramids are far more advanced and finished. There are several other clues, but the biggest IMO is the plateau itself. Most of the Egyptians' Kemetic cities lie underground. That is the serpent on the headdress. Humans, Kush, is the falcon. They live underground. So that was on this hangout here with Nigel. Join the dots. That one there. So you can find his comments on there if you want to ask him any questions. Anyway, to the next bit. Oh, Amy can't see them. There you go. Look at the Faroe Islands. The Faroe Islands also have their own pyramids. And I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them there. Not claimed as pyramids at all. There they are. In fact, we're going to have a look at one. Hang on a moment. Here we go. One. Oh, it might be another one there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all linked pyramids. And look at this one. Now, this isn't over-inhabited, this place, and I mean, look at the little villages. You can see it looks very rurally, doesn't it? And what it is just to show you it is. There you go. Faroe Islands. But there's another place with pyramids on. Another place. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing, Amy? Another place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Yes, I know.
1 second. What they say is Lord of the Rings land. This is like Lord of the Rings. There you go. It's got the name of the place. There you go. Look at that. Another place with pyramids on. I would have never known. Never. Right. So I've got more to show
I
you.
know.
1 moment. Here's another picture. And what do they remind you of? They kind of remind you, you know, when they're finding them out in China and places like that. It's the same kind of thing. So, thank you very much. I never knew. I've looked up the Faroe Islands for the I've made a couple of videos about it. Never did I see or hear about pyramids. Did you, Amy? I never did.
No, I didn't.
Right, 1 secondo. Wow, imagine being overshadowed by that one. That's an enormous one then. There you go, on the Faroe Islands. There you go. Oh, I've got another picture which I'd like to show as well. Imagine having that there. Now, I've seen a picture of this bit, but I never saw the that in there. Yeah, but look at that. Beautiful or what, hey? This is one of the pyramids in Greenland, after all. I just looked it up, as he said. So there you go. It's called the Sphinx of Greenland, Arctic Thor. So what were you saying, Amy?
Well, it just said that the region of Greenland is in a direct line with the orientation clusters of over 400 ancient pyramids and temples that are located all around the world.
Hmm.
And it says that no man-made pyramids in Greenland, but some roughly pyramid-shaped natural land forms.
But they don't know what they're talking about, do they? As history isn't what they say it is, and you're only looking at history, but yeah, quite yeah.
Right.
But anyway, that's what's in. This is Greenland. Well, supposedly Greenland. I wasn't expecting to see those pyramids in the Faroe Islands, but he mentioned Greenland, so I went over to Greenland, and they're not talking about. Well, I went over to the Faroe Islands. No, sorry, I was talking about Greenland, and all they want to do really is send you off to Antarctica. More about Antarctica comes up rather than Greenland, and how can that be? That's impossible.
Exactly. A lot of the pyramids are covered in ice that are showing from Greenland. Some of them, lots of them has snow and ice and stuff.
Hang on, Amy.
When you put it.
This is called the Sphinx in Greenland, but it says that on that picture there. What it brings you up as Greenland. The Sphinx of Greenland. So I suppose that one there, that one could be, I'm not opening it up because it's copyrighted stuff, but that, like, there could be loads of pyramids in there. What do you reckon of that, Amy? Never had I heard of the Faroe Islands, but in reality it's not that low. Let's go back to the map. Hang on. There's the Faroe Islands there. If we look at an older map, I'm going to get one of those older maps up, Amy. These are the maps of the 1500. I've got this on another video which I'm making, but I haven't finished yet. So let's just get it into the middle of the screen so that we can see. And so I'll tell you, whoops, I've gone the wrong way, what they've done. So there's the UK. Makes everything look a bit closer on here, but that is Greenland. Remember I said it's not much bigger than the UK. So there you go. And what they've done is they've put all this, which they actually, when you look at the map, let's go back out again. Look at the size that they're making the 4 rivers. Look at it. It's enormous. Where Greenland is in the opening of one of the rivers. So basically now Greenland is the 4 rivers and that bit there, and they've made it into the shape. But the Faroe Islands is about where my cursor is. Oh, I see. They've got the Tropic of whatever it is. I can't remember the northern one. What will that be? The Tropic of Capricorn. It must be that one, or the Tropic of Cancer.
Yeah.
That's why there's a pyramid there then. Because it's on the tropics. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, that's an idea. Anyway,
Yes.
the Faroe Islands are
They
just up.
know.
They're just about there. See, so they're not that far from Greenland, and neither is the UK, really, is it? Look. Anyway, so I'm finishing this video, Amy. Any thoughts on this, Amy?
Oh, it's just very fascinating that they would have the pyramids in the Faroe Islands. I was wondering if they call it Pharaoh Islands, but then in Egypt, you know, you have your Pharaoh was the king. It's all different, but pronounced the same. I was just thinking about that. But they do have a Pharaoh Island in Egypt, I believe it is. That's spelled like the normal, like when you think of the kings of Egypt. And I saw something about that, but it's really a mystery with this Greenland and everything.
Well, what I could do is I can show on an older map. I couldn't believe it when we were looking it up. That not that one. I want to do that one. I haven't finished doing that one. I've got to find it. It's in one of these. It says, oh, it might be here. This one. There you go. This is a very, very, very old map. Look, it says America is Greenland. America's Greenland. Obviously, maybe they hadn't got the map right, but there's no Australia, and this is what my video is about, but I will make another video of it. Oh, what's going on there? You can see that South America is attached to Antarctica. Often they bring up another island, which is here, which they never talk about, and it stops here. So Australia could be a bit round the corner, but there's no Australia on this map. But say South America is attached, which it's not anymore. But they call America Greenland. But this would be what they're calling Greenland, this bit here, or where it is over here. So I thought that was very interesting. And that guy said that we all came from Greenland. Well, America. So what's your thoughts on that, Amy?
Yeah. Well, it could be possible. It makes sense in a way, you know. Maybe America was Greenland. Or Greenland was America or something. And I just keep thinking how Trump wanted to buy Greenland. I just keeps coming back.
He wants to buy the Four Rivers. He wanted to buy them out, Amy. Because we're wondering whether people do, you know, it's so big up there in the Four Rivers. If it's true, maybe that's where they all go to live or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just so. It's such a mystery for us. They, you know, keep things hidden about it, and I just think it's really interesting. It just really makes you think about it.
Well, there's a big think cap on. Hope everybody's enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, Amy. Thank you, chat room.